Hello and welcome again to
Hi.
another talk show with Willy, our e-commerce expert, $1 million
Hi.
Amazon seller. And of course, I'm Benjamin, from Next Level. So guys, if you are logging on with us today on our BRC page, do give us a shout out. Do let us know that you're live with us. So we know that comments is working. Every time I use Zoom, right, I feel like not as comfortable because although I use it so many times already, I like to see the comments on my phone.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Zoom can't do that. So I have to go to my page and then go to the whole live producer to see the comments. So, Willy, what do you have for us today?
Okay, so today, right, we'll be talking about shortcuts, okay, in e-businesses, all right? And what kind of shortcuts are there? Okay, because there's a lot of people, it's normal for humans, right, to find shortcuts or easy way out. Okay.
Yeah.
It's embedded in human nature. It's in our DNA. All right, to do things that's easy.
Yep.
All right. Okay. So you must take note of what is the good shortcuts and what is bad shortcuts. Okay, e-businesses, be it on Amazon, be it on live stream, be it running your online business itself, right? So today we are going to talk about that. Yeah. So what do you think, man?
Yeah, so I think that prevalent, like everybody loves a good shortcut, right? Of course, everybody talks about this thing called growth hacking, and everybody talks about how to do more with less. Obviously, I think that's always a theme of a lot of people teaching out there, and a lot of in fact gurus that say all of this stuff, right? So I think that since we have the expert here in Amazon, let's debunk some of this, right? Let's talk through some of this and really see whether there's there's practicality in this, and that you actually should hear from someone that's doing Amazon for a living, not just teaching Amazon for a living. So that's why I love to chat with Willy because and like I said, every time I talk to him, right, then there's a new sort of like newfound way of doing things. Yeah, because practitioners will definitely be able to share some wicked shortcuts that are actually legitimate. That means you use the shortcut already, it give you result. Rather than you use the shortcut already, cannot ban.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I think that is what we are looking for. So hopefully, we are able to add some value. So just waiting for some people to come in, and also sharing to my groups, because I do not know whether or not I have any admin helping me today, because obviously a public holiday. So I feel very bad if I ask them to come and do this. But I don't know whether you are here. Vera, if you're here, thank you so much for being here. And also Phoebe, if you're here. Yeah, but I'm just going to take a little bit of moment to share it to some of the groups. Yeah, student, 1%. Yeah. Okay. So I shared it to the two groups already. And then how many people do we have on? 4 people.
We got 4 now.
Yeah. So people are coming in already because I didn't share to the group just now. Yeah. Yeah, so people are starting to come in now.
Awesome.
Good.
Awesome.
Yes. Okay, so more people are starting to come in. Okay, good. So guys, if you're here, right, just put hi in the comments so that we know you're here. And then today we are talking about shortcuts with Willy. Shortcuts meaning that what are the good shortcuts, what are the bad shortcuts, what are the ones that you should do, what are the ones that you absolutely 100% shouldn't do. And also we've been talking about basically a lot of stuff on Amazon and e-commerce in general, as well as the newest thing called live stream and whatever other questions that you have. So if you do have questions and if you're here, right, do say hi to us so that we know. And then from Willy's side, right, I have questions for you. So what are some of the common shortcuts that people usually do, and then they're actually not supposed to do those things?
Okay, so for Amazon, right, okay, for new sellers, okay, there's a lot of people out there talking about giving away, okay, mass giveaways.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so there's two. Okay, there's actually let me think. Okay, one is giveaway. One is you massive run your pay-per-click advertisement. Number 3 is you do a Facebook rebate funnel. All right. So I'll talk about these 3. Yeah. So the rebate funnel is a bit more complicated, but it's the same fact as the giveaway. Okay, giveaway. So let me talk about the first one, the giveaway. So the giveaway, right, normally, right, what you do is that nowadays a lot of Amazon sellers, they like to use this tool called Helium 10 and Jungle Scout. All right, these two. So the thing is that on especially on Helium 10, they have this tool called Cerebro. So Cerebro, right, will tell you that, hey, if you want to sell a product like, for example, a teapot, okay, or a coffee press on Amazon itself, they will tell you that, hey, in order to be on page 1, that means when people type coffee press, okay, and if your product is on page 1, in order to reach page 1, right, you need to have how many sales per day, right? That's logical because Amazon, right, they want to actually position those products that can sell very well, okay, on page 1. When they type coffee press, the coffee press is there. The hot selling one, everybody's buying one. They want to be there, right? So this is determined by Amazon's algorithm. All right. So Cerebro, this tool, they will tell you how many units you need to give away in 1 week, okay, or rather in 8 days, okay, in order to reach to page 1.
That sounds so interesting, and yet I can see the appeal of that kind of tool whereby people just need to give away X number of stuff, and I'm assuming it's quite a big number. I'm assuming it's at least like 30, 40, 50 or 100 pieces of whatever goods that it is. And I can tell how interesting it is, for a person that's new to Amazon to actually do that. And without any skill set, without any like particular strategy. But there are some people saying hi, so I just want to acknowledge them.
Sure.
Hello. Thank you for commenting. Evelyn, he says hi, Willy and Benjamin.
Hi.
Evelyn. So, and Wu Yi, hello. I think Wu Yi, I've seen you before, right? In probably one of the live streams. Wu Yi, very, very common in coming to live stream. Thank you so much for supporting and really coming here. If you have any questions on Amazon or questions on digital marketing in general, right, please do put in the comments. And guys, whoever that just came in, welcome to every single one of you. And do say hi so that we know that you're there. Number one, we can recognize you. And also, if you have questions, put it in the comments. Today we're talking about giveaways, and already Willy has been giving some very, very good take on giveaways. He's talked about 2 tools already. I think one is Cerebro. The other one, I can't remember what's the other one. Like
Jungle Scout.
Jungle Scout. Yeah. So these are tools that basically can give tell how many items do you have to give away, right, in order to get to first page on Amazon. Basically first listing of Amazon, right? And it's first listing, is it?
Yeah, no, not really the first listing. It's not really the first, it's first page. So first page, when you type coffee press or teapot on Amazon is going to show you, page 1, there's 16 listings.
Wow, okay.
Right,
okay.
It's like, Property Guru, when you type, then, your listing is there. So they're going to show you 16 listing, and your listing, right, is on page 1. Okay, but maybe it's at the bottom.
Right.
Okay, maybe it's at the top. So if you want to gain the top rank, you need to give away more, because on page 1, right, you got to fight against 16 sellers. No, or rather 16 listings, not sellers. 16 listings, okay, on page 1.
And is it the same as Google, whereby, the difference between number 1 and number 2 is a factor of 10?
Not really. It's different from Google. Yeah.
Okay.
So they have used this tool, right, called Cerebro, to actually analyze, in order to actually be at page 1 first listing, right? What is the number of giveaways, right? And of course, there's many other factors also, like reviews. You got to have reviews. You got to have, because Amazon is going to ask at the back end that says that, hey, how is the product quality overall? Okay, they're going to give you secret surveys. Okay, if you are the customer, okay, that says that, hey, how's your product quality? Is it really good? Are you able to share the reviews and all that? So there's many tier. So basically, right, the main factor to be on page 1 is the number of sales, okay, that you can have per day. Okay, over 8 days.
Over 8 days. So it's average of over 8 days. Okay.
Yeah, so they call it the moving average of 8 days.
Right. So basically, people are hacking that system, and trying to game the system so that they can get traction and hopefully get sales, because they are on basically the first page.
Correct.
But you're saying that even in the first page, right, there are 16 listings and you could be the 16th listing.
Yes.
So basically, you could be getting no traffic in the end.
Correct.
Right? Because everybody, by the time they go, 1, 2, 3, they're probably not going to go anywhere further.
Yeah. Right. So the most sales, of course, is listing number 1, 2, 3. Correct.
Yeah.
So the issue is that, you know, if you want to be on page one, you can give away, right? But the page one giveaway, right? Okay, I've seen a lot of listings. Okay, right now, right, I'm selling around 800, okay, coming to 900 different products already. All right, different products. So for those products that I've seen, right, you need to give away at least like, you know, 20 units a day or 30 units a day, right? Over 8 days. So 8 times 20 is how much?
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, 160.
That's like 160. Yeah, 160, 200.
So giveaway,
Man.
right? So how do you give away? All right, a lot of people, some of them, right, they will actually go and join a Facebook group. Okay, so when you go to Facebook, right, and type the search bar, okay, giveaway products, or rather, you know, US giveaway.
Yeah.
Singapore giveaway Facebook group is different, okay, from US giveaway Facebook group. Right, different. US Facebook group, right, majority, they want coupon code from Amazon.
I see.
All right, so you can do that, right? Okay, right now I'm still talking about bad shortcuts. Okay, don't get me wrong, I'm teaching nonsense.
So I just want to welcome everybody because there are a whole bunch of people just came in. Rita Cheng, thank you for saying hi. Brendan, hello Brendan, you know. And Brendan already asking giveaways on Amazon, how does that work? You know, like, so Brendan, hold up first because you're going to share with you a little bit more about that. Ronaldo, no wonder we are so familiar. And then Kel Tan, hello, thank you for saying hello to us. You know, and welcome. So guys, if you're here, really do ask us any questions that you want, you know, on Amazon. We're talking about giveaways. And of course, Willy is sharing what is not to do. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do giveaway. Different from Facebook Live giveaway. Facebook Live giveaway, go ahead and do. Right? This one is you're trying to game the system to go and rank. It's like basically you're on Google, you want to rank up, right? And then you use some black hat technique. You just try to game the system. And then in the end, right, Google bans your page.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Exactly.
So then you defeat the purpose. You spend so much money, so much effort, go and rank your thing on page 1 already. Then after that, you cannot ban, right? Then you cannot be, you're not detectable on Google for like 6 months to 1 year. So you wasted it.
You're de-indexed.
De-indexed. Correct. De-indexed is the technical word.
Yeah.
So that happens as well, right? Really on Amazon.
Yeah. Right. So, you know, so just now I was at, you know, when you go and join Facebook group giveaway and all that, some people, right, okay, they use this tool called viral launch. Okay, viral launch, there's this function, right? There's this service that can actually help you to do giveaway. You just pay $200, then you just give them, you know, the coupon code. Normally the coupon code is like 75% off or 90% off or whatsoever, right? Normally 75%. So the thing is that you pay $200, okay? After that, you give away, you know, they'll tell you that, hey, for your product, right, I calculated according to our system at the same time, other than Cerebro, you have to give away maybe 30 units, okay, over 8 days. And after that, you need to do maintenance giveaway. That means they're trying to bluff the system again by saying that, hey, you know, there's a drop in sales, but it's okay. You know, we are doing maintenance. That means instead of after 8 days, right, you still need to give away maybe about half of that for the next 10 days or 15 days. Right, to bluff the system, to bluff Amazon's algorithm,
which is absolute rubbish,
Yes.
Yeah, absolute rubbish, Wendy and Suzanne, please don't do this, guys. It's a wrong technique to do. Okay, so hi to Wendy and Suzanne, but this is talking about what not to do.
Yeah, what not to do.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so my assistant, right? She's trying to tell everybody not to do. Okay, thanks, Asi. Thanks a lot. Yeah, for helping out.
So I think Wendy is, but Willy is pointing out something very, very important, that you're trying to game the system instead of getting like really what we call organic and really true buying behavior, which is what Willy teaches. And I think that an interesting question to you, Willy, because I know that this is actually what works, right? You talk a lot about you actually do give away as well, but you give away very strategic one.
Yes.
Right, you give away to people who can actually bring you sales.
Yes.
Right. So I want you to share more about that because you know that's the right thing to do. At least you know people actually know what's the right thing to do. Then after that, we dig into like what are the issues and problems with all of the people talking about giveaways and you know all these cheap strategies basically.
Yeah. So the thing is that you know we do give away, but we actually give away to influencers. That means we actually look for them on Instagram, YouTube, and all that. And these influencers, right? Some of them they love to do live stream. So when you give them one product, okay, I say that, hey, you know, let's say for example, if you're an influencer, I'll say, hey, Benjamin, you know, I noticed that you love to go outdoors. And I believe that, when you go outdoors, you need thermal flasks like this, right?
Yes.
So when you go to, next time when you go to your outdoor, adventure, can you bring my thermal flask along?
Yes.
And let me know
Try it
if
out.
you love it. Yeah, you
Try
can
it out.
try.
Try it
All right,
out.
give it a
Try it
try.
out.
So if you love it, okay, I'll say that, Benjamin, if you love it, can you help me, tell your followers that I'm willing to give a 10% off? 10%. Okay, not 75%. 10% off.
Yeah.
Okay, for your followers only.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So I will see whether are you really an influencer, because I'll have a tracking link given to you. All right. And the thing is that I'll see how many coupon codes are being used from you. So if the followers, a lot of traffic or rather a lot of sales come from you. Okay, initially I want traffic first.
Yes.
I want traffic, because if there's no traffic, there'll be no sales.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So I want the traffic. All right. If you're able to give me the traffic, then you are an influencer that I love to work with.
Yeah.
And it will have a scalability effect.
Yep.
All right. And the traffic, right, will come from outside of Amazon into Amazon itself.
100%. Yeah.
Okay. And let's say, for example, if you're a retailer having your own website, you're not selling on Amazon, you will have an external traffic from outside of, anywhere outside of your space, outside of your website, coming into your website. All right. So it's like what Benjamin is doing, right? Doing Facebook Live, to bring in traffic and sales for a durian business.
Yeah.
Okay. For a Rolex business. This is the influencer that we want to work with, because they are able to bring in, they are able to command the traffic itself. Yeah. All right. After that, it becomes sales. And Benjamin actually bring in a lot of brand recognition for this company. So which is what we want. Imagine, right? 10 influencers are talking about your brand in different platforms. Yeah. All right.
Guys,
yeah.
Like, this is so important what he's sharing, right? I think there are many ways. Okay, so he's talking about giveaways for influencers, right? But you could easily apply it to giveaways to some sort of like community group as well. Right? Give an example like a community group on Facebook, a community group, even an offline community group. That means if let's say a whole bunch of people meet up and they're cyclists, right? And they're always cycling, you could potentially, give it to the group and say like, hey, try this thing out. And if it's good, right, share it with your group line. I'll give you a discount to the entire group. So these are all the strategies that really work. Right? Rather than what the strategies all those gurus say, right, that absolutely don't work on. For example, giveaways on Amazon, right? This is like, this is like 10 years ago strategy. Probably, really, you did that before, right? I think probably 10 years ago or whatever.
Yeah, about...
When was it?
Yeah, not really 10 years. It's like, about 6.
6, yeah.
Many years back.
6 years ago, this kind of strategy probably will work. Right now, Amazon, Google, Facebook, they're really smart.
Yeah.
When you try to game them, they'll just ban you, and then you lose all your sales, and then for what, right? You just wasted all your time building up your traffic, building up your brand. So guys, there's legitimate ways of doing giveaways, and the giveaways that Willy is saying is that giveaway to people who are actually influencers. And by the way, you don't have to pay them a huge amount, because sometimes they're willing to just receive this. And by the way, when you say influencers, right, it may not be they have 50,000 followers.
Yeah. No. All right. I don't give away influence. I don't give away our products to influencers that have like, that's more than 1,000 or rather 1,500 followers. Normally, I'll keep them below like, 300 followers. All right.
Wow,
maybe 300 followers.
Wow.
Yes, because these people, right? Okay, these people, they have highly engaged followers. All right. We want highly engaged followers. So what we do, right, is that, we give them a free product, we send a tracking link, and imagine these 200 followers, right? 80% of them, they click through using the link. Amazing. And they go to our website. Amazing. Yeah, and actually buy. So I rather have a 80% click through from 200 followers rather than 1,000.
Yeah, then 1%, then 1% of, let's say, 10,000, right?
Yeah,
which is going to be 100 anyway. It's going to be 100 anyway. And then you're going to pay the 10,000 influencer like some money. And you're not going to get an ROI, basically, right?
Correct.
Rather than just give away the item at a lower cost price and that kind of thing. So I think that brilliant smarts. When I heard this from Willy, it aligned with me immediately, because that's exactly what we're doing in live stream. Live stream are trying to add an excitement element to our audience, and really giving them and rewarding basically our audience for for like showing up every time and supporting us and doing sharing for us, and that's the people that you should thank. You should always thank your loyal supporters, right? And never despise the numbers. A lot of people despise the numbers and they say, oh, my followers count is so low, right? But hey, got people following you, people are taking the time of the day to go and listen to you and to watch you, do your thing. Right. Shouldn't you reward them and thank them for it, right? So I always say this to my clients and people out there, to thank your followers and to appreciate them and do giveaways to them. Like I always say this, right? Right now, retailers are paying money to landlords, right? Landlords to get traffic. Must as well you pay your followers to share the traffic, ma. You pay the people that are actually giving you money. Landlords don't give you money, what? Do they give you money? They don't give you money, what? It's your customers that give you money. Must sure you pay the rental to add value to your customers instead of giving it to the landlord. Now, nothing against retail businesses, by the way. I serve a lot of retail businesses and I know that the retail model still works. I'm not saying that go 100% digital. Now, if you're doing with really right to Amazon, fantastic, go and do 100% digital there because there are tremendous amount of sales on Amazon already. But if you're in the Singapore market, right, I'm not saying that, close down your retail shop, all of that. So don't get me wrong, right? Don't get me wrong, right? There's a lot of power in retail. There's a lot of power there as well. So what I want you to focus on, right, is the strategies to amplify your reach. Amplify your reach, So Esmond is saying, is this still live? It is live, Esmond. Welcome and thank you for commenting and saying, and Pragati, you are here. Hello, Vera, you are here. I noticed where influencers from a small following have more engaged fan base compared to someone. Yeah, 100%. So Pragati said something that was amazing, right? Like she's saying that if you have 50,000 followers, influencer have 50,000 followers, right? Chances are the people that engage with the influencers is not going to be 50,000. It's probably going to be 1%, which is still like 500. I mean, they get 500 likes or they get 1,000 likes. So that's 1 to 2% engagement. What Willy is talking about is micro or nano influencers that had engagement rate of 80-90% or something like that, which is ridiculous. Basically, they're friends and family. Their friends and family.
And we need that.
That's fantastic, man. That's fantastic.
That's the beauty of this. Because imagine because the trust is there. They know the influencer personally. Like for example, like I know Benjamin personally, right? So when they talk about when they talk about that, I'm not talking about durian. When they talk about,
really hates durian. One day I'm going to eat durian on live stream and then watch him.
No, thanks. All right. So when you talk about, the best char kway teow or the best, technology tool, maybe if you talk about the best mug, right? I'll go and buy because I trust you. I trust you and your, and your opinions about products. And and if they're spot on, all the more I'll buy whatever you recommend. Right. If I need of course, if I'm the customer, right? If I need, I see Benjamin talking about this product, I'll go and buy, right? So it's like, nowadays, even though you don't know Benjamin, personally, if you found his video on YouTube and maybe he's talking about durian from Geylang or whatsoever. So a lot of people nowadays, a lot of youngsters, right? Nowadays, they'll go to YouTube and search delicious, I don't know whether you call durian delicious, but delicious durian in
I just bought 10 kg, bro. I just bought 10 kg.
Okay, so how do you call durian that are nice to eat? Delicious, is it?
Fantastic.
Okay, fantastic. Okay.
Life-changing.
Oh, life-changing durian. Okay. I have no problem with durian. Okay, so don't come and shoot me. All right, but
hey, you pointed out something. Okay. How do you get influencers on YouTube to review your stuff?
Okay, so the thing is that I'll talk to influencers, on YouTube, because on YouTube, you can go to their about section, You can, click on their, what do you call it? Because normally they'll cover their email address and you click verify or whatsoever, then you get an email address and I'll reach out to them, via email. I said that, hey, I really like what you have talked about the Geylang durian. And I'm selling this this anti-durian mouthwash, right? So after you eat your durian, right, can you try my my anti-durian mouthwash? Hey, what am I talking about durian anyway? But in any case, right?
I'm going to eat later on after this live.
Yeah, don't tell me, all right? So not interested. Okay, so this is how they reach out to you on your YouTube channel. All right. Yeah. So this is actually, for those people who actually want to find fantastic or life-changing durian in Geylang, right? They'll go to YouTube and type, and when they see your video talking about, how fantastic the durian are, the chances of them visiting the store is very, very high because of your recommendation. So imagine, right, got another person, maybe Phoebe also recommend, okay, maybe your team also recommend, right? So you got like multiple different people recommending on YouTube, right? The chances of these cold customers, right, visiting your store is very, very high. Yeah. So this is the power of, when you connect with influencers who have, followings, okay, who can convert. No need to have a lot of followings. No need to have a lot, right? The following need to be engaged. All right. Yeah. So that's the thing that I want to add on in this.
Super, man. And we got one question already. Ronaldo says, wow, 10 kg. Yes, Ronaldo, I don't know whether you like durian. Willy, unfortunately, doesn't like durian, but yeah, 10 kg, man. Me and my whole family eats like crazy. But Rita Cheng has a very interesting question. She says, how to sell if we don't give away to influencers? Facebook ads, ? It's pretty hard to achieve good sales on Amazon, ?
Yeah. So the thing is that, I remember, okay, I always talk about this story where I was stuck with, thousands and thousands of units. So in fact, in my previous talk show that I was stuck with, actually the total number of units that I was stuck, right, is around 8,000 plus. So 4K of knife sharpener and 4K of coffee press at a point of time. Actually,
knife sharpener.
Yeah, knife sharpener. I buy like 4,000 units and blah, blah. So total, everything add up is about 8K for that shipment, and everything cost me about $40,000. So, I was taught that way to buy a lot of units, and the shipment cost me $40,000 all in all.
Wow.
And this is not the first time that
that's insane.
All right. So I got products that was stuck in the past. Okay. And I buy a lot. So, and that money, right, $40,000, I actually take a loan from a bank. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, from OCBC Bank. It's a bank loan, right? And the thing is that I invested all of this money into this shipment, and it doesn't sell, right? So at that point of time, right, I don't even have money to run Facebook ads. I don't have money. All the money go into inventory already. So what should I do? So at that point of time, right, the only affordable thing that I can do, right, is to email influencers, is to email people, right, on YouTube, okay, and ask them, would you like to try my coffee press? Would you like to try my knife sharpener? It's a good knife sharpener. Do you want to try? So for knife sharpener,
give me a sense of how many people you had to email before you got a response.
Well, I emailed 20 people. Okay, so I actually emailed 20, one reply. So out of 20 replies, right? Okay, one want to work with me.
Okay.
Right? And
that's still okay. That's still pretty good.
Still okay. So on average. So the thing is that, eventually, the thing is that when I work with them, right, that's different story. Okay, that's different story. Because some majority of influencers, they don't bring in the traffic itself.
Yeah.
So eventually I have the experience, right, to actually sieve out those influencers, to see, what kind of influencers, right, okay, is able to bring in the traffic. So I'll cluster those people together into one group, like group A, this people is able to bring in traffic. So when they're able to bring traffic, right, that means my listing got problem. All right. So I want the traffic. I want free traffic or low cost traffic.
Yeah.
Right. So I reach out to influencers. All right. So at the point of time, right, if you ask me, how many I need to reach out every day, okay, that time, right, when you have like $40,000 of loan, US dollars, behind you, there's no such thing as how many I need to reach out every day. No such thing. I'll reach out until I'm tired and I sleep on my table. All right. Because it's loan money. All right. You got a fire burning at your backside,
Yeah.
All right. That time is around there. The statistics is like that. But
it's madness.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I just want to work with people. That's all.
And okay, so let's say you get 20, you reach out to 20 people, you got one person that was interested to work with you, and that one person would have how many followers?
Wow, that
or
time,
how many subscribers? How many subscribers or whatever?
Time, that time I'm desperate until I go and find those people with 100, 200 subscribers.
Wow.
Yeah. Because I see that they are pretty engaging. Then I was like, okay, I'll maybe give them a try, right? Because I got like 4,000 units, total I got 8,000, 4,900. I can just give one, right? So, okay, I give them one. I pay a little bit for shipping because at the point of time, I only pay for the shipping costs, all right, from Amazon to their place. And when they show my knife sharpener, on their YouTube channel. Within 1 day, right? I remember within 1 day, I sold 800 units.
Huh? You kidding me?
Yeah, 800.
One person.
Yeah, one person. One
person reviewed your. How many followers did that person have?
They didn't even review. They don't even know they are influencers. All right. In Singapore, we are very used to people calling themselves influencers. But in the US, these people is like normal day-to-day people who just share things online. All right. They are like normal mom and dads.
Yeah.
And the thing is that when they say, hey, my dear followers, this is a very nice thermal flask. And the video is very chewy one. Not professional one, very chewy, very blurry one. I remember, I think the resolution is like 720p or something like that. Then after that show, then it's very sincere. It's a very sincere video. And, that day, 800 units. But I see, that fella only got like 100, 200 followers. And
so where did the extra one come from?
And eventually the followers go and recommend their friends also, right? Say that, hey, there's this coupon code by this person and the coupon code is like 10% off. So within 1 day, 800, all right? 800. And they share on their own, Facebook profile. Say that, hey, I love what this influencer is talking about. It seems good. All right, go and buy because it's 10% off on Amazon. Right?
Wow.
1 day, 800.
Wow.
Right? Then I was like, amazing, because there's a scalability effect.
Yeah.
Okay, you see, when you see the followers, right, just not like 100, 200 followers on YouTube. Okay, I believe, right, some of you guys, maybe you're following the YouTuber, but you never subscribe.
Yes.
All right,
yes.
I do that also, to be honest. Okay, I do that.
Yes.
You never subscribe, but you're a follower, just that for some weird reason you're not subscribing. Fine, no problem. Right? So you can see, there's 200 subscribers down there, right? 200. But the actual subscriber, you don't know one. They are secret subscribers like me and you. Right? I follow MKBHD, but I never subscribe.
Exactly. I do that all the time as well. I follow people, but I never subscribe. Right? So then does this work on Instagram as well?
Yep, on Instagram. You see, some of the Instagram, right? You never follow them, but maybe you go and what do you call that? Maybe you go and bookmark because maybe you're watching, maybe you're reading posts on Instagram using your phone, using your computer, right? And you bookmark. Okay, because some of the people that are successful in this world, I never go and follow. I never use War Academy go and follow, right? Due to don't know what kind of reason, right? So I'll just bookmark. Okay, these are the people that I want to see. Then I'll just pull out the bookmark. I'm more maybe traditional or whatsoever. But there's people like this also. Okay, silent followers.
Do you do giveaways to people who are on Facebook? That means like influencers on Facebook.
Okay, you see, influencers on Facebook, right? Facebook, I normally like to actually go and find those people. Okay, last time I used to have this this product called the pet bowl. The pet bowl. Sorry, I don't have one right now. There's a sample box there. Okay, I'm trying to. Okay, in fact, I'm in my room. So in my room, a lot of samples and
oh my
products.
gosh, wow.
Yeah. But anyway, a lot of samples because I buy a lot of samples, right? Then I buy my competitors' product.
Okay.
See how they are.
Competitor research, right? Competitor research. Right?
Yes, you must do your competitor research, right? So the thing is that where was I? Oh, okay, Facebook. So the thing is that time I got pet bowl stuck. I got some pet product that is stuck. So what happens, right, is that normally Amazon sellers, right, we just dispose them. So I think it's a super wasteful action, right, to dispose. So what do I do, right, is I go on Facebook page and I go and find pet shelters. Then I said, hey, pet shelter A, okay, I have this pet bowl. Right now, I have like 3 units of this and it's still new. All right, can I donate this to your pet shelter?
Interesting.
Normally pet shelter will say yes. Okay, thank you so much because they need every single
interesting.
So when you give them, guess what? They post it on their Facebook page. Okay, some of the pet shelter, right? They have like hundreds and thousands of followers.
Yeah.
All right. They post my store on their Facebook page and say that thank you, Willy from
For giving.
Yeah, from giving us. And I want to actually tell everybody that this is an amazing Amazon seller. Please visit his store over here. Okay, this is the link. And the next day, right? Okay, I think I sold about 300 units of my other pet products.
Wow.
Okay, 300 to 400. I forgot already. A few hundred units.
Wow.
Right. Then I was like, shit, man. I think I should do that.
Yeah.
I should do that. Okay. And luckily, right? Because for me,
crazy.
I never want to dispose products that is new. Okay. I never want to dispose product just because you can't sell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never do that. All right.
Yeah.
I'll donate to orphanages, old folks home, hospitals, right? A lot of NGOs you can reach out to. All right. And once you do that, they will have a lot, because their followers will come and thank you by buying from you. All right. This is very, very important because there's a lot of Amazon sellers, right? Okay, that literally they just dispose away their products. Don't do that. All right, don't do that, guys. Okay, look for shelters, donate them, and you will. You don't expect things to come back from you when you donate to this community, right? But I think being good, having when you give people like that, right? Okay, karma will come back to you. Okay, good karma. Yeah. Right, will come back to you. Right,
absolutely.
That's what I believe. Yeah,
absolutely, agree 100%. I think that giving, and you don't have the expectation. Even if you don't have expectation to get it back, right? Somehow, some way, you're gonna get it back. Right?
Yeah.
Somehow, some way, and it may not be direct, but you're gonna get it back at some point. So, so obviously now we have covered already. Like Instagram works, YouTube works, Facebook works. Is there any other platform that works?
TikTok works.
TikTok.
Yes.
TikTok
works. Okay, don't care about, they are talking about US going to ban TikTok, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Don't need to bother about that, to be honest. All right. So do what you're supposed to do now. All right. Look for influencers on TikTok also at the same time. Okay. Because these influencers over there, right, they are building up their TikTok profiles and all that. And the thing is that they are going to work with you, all right, in regards to your product itself.
Amazing.
Right. So that time I share with my students, right, regarding this product called the Coders water bottle, right? There's this brand called the Coders, right? And when you hashtag Coders something, you go and hashtag Coders on TikTok, right? You're going to see a lot of influencers have their affiliate link, okay, that ask their followers to buy. And this company, right, built their empire, okay, on TikTok influencers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, they are doing very, very well. All right.
Amazing.
So I talk to my students about this, and I did a short training video on my phone, right, and show them, okay, this is this is what a company should do when you're using influencer marketing, and a lot of them are doing live stream, right, live stream for the company itself. Literally, the water bottle is like it's a bigger version of thermoflask. So a lot of influencers say that, hey, right now I'm in the outdoors, I love this. And when I drink, the coffee is still hot, thank you Coders for blah, blah, blah. So this is going to have a lot of brand credibility because all the videos, right, eventually is going to be on YouTube and it's going to be on Google search engine also. So when people type, Coders water bottle.
Amazing. They're going to find like all of this.
Yeah. Imagine that.
So we have some questions. Esmond is saying, right, find products on Amazon or Alibaba is easier. Now, I don't really know what Esmond is saying. Do you understand that? If not, Esmond, can you refine your question a little bit so that we can answer it? Find products on Amazon or Alibaba is easier.
Okay. So find product on Amazon or Alibaba is easier. So you mean what? Find product to sell or what?
Okay, I think that I'll let him refine that question. We go on to the next one because we have about a few more. By the way, hi Philip Lim and Jerisha. Jerisha hi says hi guys. And then she says all the time. I don't know what, we can't remember what is it that all the time was. Then Kwat says, how to physically donate from Amazon?
Okay, so Amazon, right, they have, under their FBA program, there's two functions. One is multi-channel fulfillment. The other one is removal order. So the thing is that if you want to donate, right, you can either use removal order or multi-channel fulfillment, MCF. All right, but if you're sending to different location, right, it's advisable to use MCF. Okay, don't believe other people say that, hey, just use removal order because it's cheaper. Okay, that is going to get your account suspended. All right. A lot of people are talking about this kind of nonsense.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then Philip Lim is asking, right, is landing page important for FB ad, TikTok, Amazon?
Okay. So the thing is that, yes, it's important because if you are using Facebook, right, you want to do retargeting. So those influencers, right, when they actually channel traffic to your, if you know how to use Facebook ads, you can do a landing page. They channel to your website or your landing page itself. You can do retargeting, right? If you don't want to spend a lot of money on Facebook ads, right, you can always do retargeting ads, okay, from the traffic, from the influencer traffic itself. Okay, retargeting is very cheap, maybe $5 a day or $10 a day using your customer audience and all that. So
I think it's a very good question, like Philip is asking, right? So that means you have a landing page, and when your influencers like sending traffic, sending to the landing page, is it sending to Amazon or landing page?
Okay, so if you want to capture their pixel, because if you send to Amazon, okay, for my students over here, right? For my students, we are talking about, using influencers, they go straight to Amazon. All right. Because my student, majority of them, they don't know how to use Facebook ads. And a lot of them, right, during this COVID season, they are in financial difficulty. Right? So the most sensible, if you're in financial difficulty and you're trying to stabilize yourself, send everything to Amazon. Amazon listing. But if you have some kind of money, all right, if you want to actually invest in Facebook or invest in Facebook ads, okay, you can do that, right? By having a landing page in the middle, so influencer landing page in the middle, and you can actually collect emails from here, and you can actually collect their pixel, right, to do retargeting. So the email will be collected, okay, for email marketing itself. Right? If you have some kind of expertise, if you have some kind of budget. All right. Yeah.
I agree with that. I think that if you're in a case whereby you're either stuck with products or you don't have a lot of financial like backing right now, then the best thing to do is to sell away your products, right? Because everybody talk about building a list and building audience and all those kind of things. And then if you're in financial difficulty, just sell. Right.
So, don't need to worry about Facebook ads. Just send some emails, talk to people, on YouTube, just talk to people normally, like how I talk to Benjamin, and don't need to worry about Facebook ads and all that. All right. My company, right? Okay. My e-commerce company, every month we spend 300,000 on Facebook ads. 300,000. My WA Academy, right? Every month right now is near to like 14,000. But before that, last year, right, we spent like $40,000. Early this year. Recently, we cut down because we got organic, traffic from email. So the issue is that if you're financially strapped, sell your product first. Don't need to worry about this kind of. Don't go after shiny objects.
100%.
Don't go there. Just
100%.
Be focused.
Right.
Yeah.
So like I think guys, be practical, right? Be practical at where you're at, and don't try to like do all kinds of fancy strategies that gurus teach. Like some people always say that Facebook ads are super effective and blah blah blah. Honestly, now Facebook ads, if you're not skilled, right, it's not effective anymore. If you're not skilled, because everybody's talking about Facebook ads already. Then where is the difference, right? Because 3 years ago when I was talking about Facebook ads, nobody talked about Facebook ads. And then now everybody's a guru of Facebook ads, right? Now everybody is a guru of Facebook ads, right?
Yeah.
So it's funny when everybody rushed into it, you better get out. So Rita is saying, just to clarify, landing page is business page, right? No, landing page, right, is just like a website, but it's one-page website with no navigation bar. So the navigation bar, the home page, the about page, all that, there's no navigation bar, and it's only funneling. The only action that you can take on that particular page, right, is to buy. Is to literally buy the item.
Yeah.
That's it. Or sign up, right? Or whatever it is. So that is it is to focus the user to go there to either they go and click on the buy or they leave. Right. So when they click on a buy, then you got a transaction, and then you can pixel them again, basically record down their audience avatar and then retarget them again. Right.
Yeah.
So that is the usability of a landing page. It makes very, very clear sense for traffic. Yeah. So hope that answers the question. But I want to go back to an earlier question that Rita was saying. And of course, Esmond, I will come back to your question again. Rita is saying some product shipping fee is higher than product price. Should we avoid to choose this kind of products to sell on Amazon? And what's the minimum profit of one product to cover all the fees and marketing fee?
All right. So the question is, some products shipping fee is higher than the product price. So
yeah.
So the thing is that, it depends on, because there's a lot of variation in this question. It depends on how many units you're buying at a point of time. And also what kind of shipping mode you're going for. Are you going for air? Are you going for air freight? Are you going for sea shipping and all that? So if the shipping fee is higher, what kind of shipping fee? Is it the Amazon one, or is it the,
I guess it's Amazon.
Okay.
I assume it's Amazon.
Yeah.
I do not know what kind of like model this is.
Product. Okay, so you see, if you can avoid if you think that, when you run the FBA calculator, because there's this thing called FBA calculator, you can Google that, and when you see that the profit doesn't make sense, right, then you can just avoid. Okay, that's in general term, because we still need to understand what's your current situation, right, in this. There's not a lot of things for me to work on. And what's the minimum profit of one product to cover all the marketing? Okay, so you're talking about profit. Profit is relative to, normally, right, I'll actually look for profit when you're starting out new, 30% minimum, all right, 30%. And the thing is that if you want me to give a numeric figure, right, it's quite difficult, because the thing is that how much you're selling the product. Are you selling at $100? Because normally, right, for us, we want to reach for $10 profit, all right? But $10 profit when you're selling $100 doesn't make sense, right? So normally the selling price is between $25 to $50. $25 to $50. Then $10 profit is around is pretty good, right? As a newcomer. Yeah. So it depends, because you need to actually run your FBA calculator to see what is the costings involved, to see whether is it viable. So we need to see a lot of data on this, right? A lot of numbers. 100%. Yeah.
100%. I agree totally. I think it's case by case, but generally I wouldn't, it just makes sense from a business standpoint. I wouldn't choose something that has a shipping fee that's higher than the product price unless I have a very, very good reason for doing that.
You see data.
Yeah. So I probably wouldn't do that. Unless you're talking about a free plus shipping offer, which is a totally different kind of offer already. It probably doesn't work nowadays. Really, any comment on the free plus shipping offer?
Okay. Free plus shipping, you need to be really, really careful about this, to be honest. If you're selling products, free plus shipping, to be honest, a lot of people know about this kind of gimmicks already, right? So if you want to do that, you could actually do some kind of, I think the technical version of me is coming out already, right? You got to actually do some kind of funneling, all right, before that. So you got to position yourself, okay? If you're selling a product, then you're gonna actually sell them the full price product first. Then after they go for free plus shipping under the upsell offer, all right? So that will be more sensible. But if you attract people in through free plus shipping, right, you got to get cheap people, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay? You got to get cheap people who are always looking for free stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. And when they're able to check out, right? Okay, when they see that they're going to pay for shipping, the drop-off rate is pretty high. Okay, so I'm talking about physical products. If you're talking about books, right, it's a bit different. All right. So I don't want to talk about books and all, because I think recently you can see a lot of people selling free plus shipping books and all that. So I mean, that is another topic.
That's another conversation, I would think. Right. So we have Esmond saying that finding products to sell. So is finding products to sell on... Okay, so first of all, Esmond, if you're selling on Amazon, right, it is very unlikely that you will find a product on Amazon and then sell on Amazon again. So you likely find a product from, let's say, 1688, right? Really saying 1688, or Alibaba. Alibaba, you need to buy in a bit more bulk, right? You need to negotiate. You need to understand how to negotiate and how to get samples and how to do this. All of this, I think that Willy has covered before.
Yeah.
But to answer your question directly, right? Finding products, right? Go and look from it from China, but don't take it just wholesale. You might want to change the product a bit, design a brand around the product, or at the beginning, right? Test maybe 3 to 5 products only.
Exactly. Test first.
Yeah, 3 to 5 pieces of the product, right? That means don't buy 1,000 nail clippers, right? Because guys, this is a real story. I literally was teaching a class, and then this person like asked me over lunch, and he said like, "Hey bro, how do you clear 10,000 USD worth of gold cutlery on Facebook ads?" Then to me it's like, oh my gosh, go and ask the other stupid guru that tell you that. You know, like, how the heck are you going to sell $10,000 worth of gold cutlery, right? Like, it's just not possible. You know, it's just not possible. You got the wrong product. You never test it, right? So my whole methodology and Willy's methodology is same one. We test in very small quantity first before we even scale up anything. Like for me, when I go in businesses, right, like Facebook Live and whatever, I tested it in a small little segment first one, right? I tested it small already. Then now I'm doing it big. Because when I test it small and it worked, right, chances are when I scale it big, right, it is more complex, but it is higher chance that it will succeed because I already tested it before, Yeah. So that is a piece of advice that I'll give you, like Esmond, as to what kind of products to find.
Yep.
And I think that Philip is asking, is pixel code for one account? Okay, so pixel code, right? Wow, how do you say this? The Facebook pixel, yes, you can install it, and generally is for one account. One ad account has one pixel, but that pixel, right, can be used for multiple different purposes, right? Okay, getting a bit technical here, lah. So it can be used for conversion. It can be used for view content. That means when you enter the landing page, that means you view the content, that's enough already. Or it could be that you sign up for something, or it could be that you purchase. That means you actually exchange your credit card information and pay for something. So these are all very, very technical ones, but generally one pixel, one account. Yeah, you can say that. You can say that.
Yeah.
Rita is saying that shipping from China to Amazon. Okay, so Rita, to get it right, you're saying that the product price that you are buying, that means the cost of the product, right, is more than the cost of shipping it to China. Okay, so then my question to you is, what is that product and why is it so cheap? And then why is your shipping so expensive? Because from China to Amazon, it's not that expensive. What?
Okay, so the only situation I can think of, right, is the shipping quotation is given by the supplier.
Yeah.
Rita, okay, can you answer me this? Is the quotation given to you by the supplier, the shipping quotation?
Yeah. Then basically they are scamming you lah.
Okay, I won't say that. I won't say that. I have a lot of brushes with suppliers who try to actually, pinch more money from me, right? Then when I get a similar quotation or rather a similar route from port A to port B, right? I get a much, much cheaper price. So maybe Rita, you can tell me whether is this shipping? Yes, that's why, right? You got to split the shipping person, right, from the supplier, right? Supplier only supply the product. Yes. Shipping, you got to find your own shipping contact.
Yeah, okay. And it's usually a freight forwarder, right?
Yeah, always a freight forwarder. And the thing is that, if you get the supplier to do everything for you, they are going to squeeze every single cent from you.
Definitely.
Right? At every turn of the way. Okay, definitely. If I'm the supplier, right, I'll say, hey, Rita, I can sell this, to you at $1. All right, the shipping cost is $6. But actually, I turn around, right, I tell the freight forwarder, hey, the shipping cost, can you give me at $3 or not? Yeah, okay, $3. Okay, Rita, it's $6. All right, if I'm the supplier. I kena a lot of this kind of nonsense before. All right, so when I see this, right, I straight away know that, do you get this quotation, right, from a supplier? Yeah. I straight away know. Yeah. Right, because I experienced this a lot of times, to be honest. Yeah.
And just a little tip on negotiation, guys. You can pit suppliers against each other, one. You can pit freight forwarders against each other, one. You know, I mean, as much as you might think that it's a so-called nasty thing to do, it is a business world. And they will do it to you as well if they had the chance. So what I would suggest for you to do, right, is really get multiple quotes. And of course, find trusted freight forwarders. I mean, how to trust them is like do small business with them first. Then you know whether you can trust them or not, instead of like paying them $50,000 already, and after that they didn't fulfill, right? Yep. So if $100 they don't even fulfill already, don't think of 50,000, right? Like so always test them first, and then negotiate prices. Because like let's say you get $3 for the freight forwarder, you can actually go back to the supplier. I don't know whether I don't know whether you can do this or not, because I've done this, you know, in other circumstances. You go back to the supplier and you say like this so and so is giving $3. For all you know, the supplier is going to give you $3, you know.
Yeah.
You know, because they rather earn it, they rather earn the money rather than lose the money. This is what I do to banks. So,
I mean, this is human. You're talking to humans, so yeah.
Yeah, this is what I do to banks. Yeah. Right? Because I'll pit them against each other. Hey, this bank is giving me this rate. Like, why don't you give me this? Can you match or not?
Yeah.
More or less, you know, sometimes they will match. Sometimes they'll match. You know? So just know that you need to be a bit smart when you come into business, and you need to have the street smarts to do whatever it takes to get your business, you know, off the ground and profitable.
Hey, actually, the other thing is that when you negotiate freight forwarders, right, okay, they can say that they can match this price, but you got to tell them that you got to clear customs from me. At the same time, okay, they will provide, you know, trucking, okay, from US port
to Amazon warehouse,
to fulfillment center. Yes.
Yeah.
Because the freight forwarders, right, they said, okay, I can match your price. All right. But when the shipment reaches US, they say that my job is done. I collected the money. I'm off. All right. And your shipment is going to be at the port waiting for you.
Correct.
So
Correct.
how
one
on
whole
earth
container is going to be there.
Yeah. The whole container is going to be there
then
waiting for you.
You're going to fly to US and go and carry it.
Yeah. So this is what happened to me. Then I asked the freight forwarder. I say, you know, I asked the freight forwarder, hey, why you never send it to the fulfillment center? He said that you never tell me to do that. You never tell me, you know, to send from, you know, the supplier door all the way to the Amazon door.
Correct.
To US what?
Correct.
Yeah. So you always ask them, is this price, okay, this price includes clear customs, okay, and also provide trucking, okay? Trucking, that means from supplier truck to China port, and from US port truck to fulfillment center.
Yeah.
Everything in writing, everything in invoice, everything. My invoice, okay, is at least 2 to 3 pages long. All right, a lot of people, their invoice, 1 page only. All right, then you pay. Okay, my invoice, I even state the product color code, the Pantone code of the product itself, even though the product is black color. Then I'll say the Pantone code, you know, blah, 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 blah. Right? And also dimension of the logo, everything down to the atom level. Down to the molecule level.
All
right. And they use their company chop. Okay. 2 to 3 pages. Yeah. I'm a nightmare to work with, to be honest, because I've been cheated a lot of money. So the thing is that once you got through this kind of nonsense, right, you will know. Because some of my students actually, they come back to me, say, hey, you know, it seems that the price is higher. Then I straight away know already that this is bullshit. Hey, sorry for the language. Later Facebook ban me.
No, YouTube will ban you. YouTube will probably censor.
Okay. Yeah.
So guys, the point is, right, in business, please be smart. You know, don't when you're dealing with cross-border, when you're dealing with, like, Singapore is really safe, and people are already, you know, like very, very used to the whole thing that we are very, very like we honor whatever that we are saying. Most of the time, I'm not saying for everybody, but we honor whatever that we say. But you must understand that not every country is like that. Not every country is like that. Okay? The reason why I understand what Willy is saying is because I know that some suppliers, right, blue can become red one.
Yeah.
Then by the time they ship to you, right, they say we delivered the product already, right?
Yeah.
But you never state the color, ma. The invoice never say the color, ma.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
So guys, leave nothing to chance.
Yeah.
As business owners, our goal is to reduce the amount of risk that we are taking. Of course, we are already risk takers, but we need to mitigate whatever amount of risk that we can control and mitigate. Yeah. And really having that 2-3 page invoice, that shows me that he's a proper business owner because he knows what he's doing and he's trying to mitigate the risk. of anything going wrong. Of course, you hope for the best. You trust people and you give them the benefit of the doubt. But always have that black and white. If you need to, you can really, take action if you need to. And chances are, you see, the thing is, right, sometimes when you negotiate like that, right, they already know your experience and they won't scam you.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So
exactly.
You need to be a bit more street smart, I would say. Brandon has a question. Are there any advantages to be a local seller of a particular product versus selling those from other countries?
Local seller of a particular product versus those selling items from other countries. Are there any advantages to be a local seller of a particular product? Local as in Singapore local of a particular product?
Yeah, I'm assuming that, having a local presence rather than you are in Singapore, then you're shipping to America.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so actually everything comes down to the dollars and cents. So if you're able to get a product that makes sense, the product cost is you can justify this, you can make a profit, why not? But if you choose the marketplace to sell in, right, Singapore is still pretty, if you want to sell on Amazon, it's still pretty, no, I don't recommend.
Okay, he said Singapore.
Yeah, if you want to sell in Amazon Singapore, it's pretty, do you actually buy from Amazon Singapore yourself, right? So you got to ask yourself that, right? They're still trying to actually establish a foothold in Amazon Singapore itself. For my business, right, I know how to sell anywhere except in Singapore, right? So I'm more towards international, okay, not here itself. Yeah.
So maybe I can answer the question. If in Singapore, right, it is a very big advantage for you to have a local presence. It's a very big advantage. Whether you're selling on Carousel or Shopee or Lazada or your Facebook Live or whatever it is. For some reason or not, Singaporeans like and trust Singapore companies rather than anywhere else in the world. Even if you're from America. Even your American company trying to sell to Singaporeans, right? Singaporeans like Singapore companies. Yeah. So that's just the nature of how Singaporeans are as a behavioral type. Yeah. So just take note of that. Hi, Clement. Hello, Clement. Just join us. And Brandon saying, I know some friends who do, and some also use their Prime services.
Yes, Amazon
Selling
Prime.
to Singapore, Amazon Singapore.
Okay, so the thing is that Amazon Singapore, right, to be honest, I prefer to actually buy things on Amazon Singapore versus on Lazada. Okay, I'm not saying this because, I support Amazon, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Wow Academy, right, we don't support, we are very neutral, right? Because for me, right, I built an e-commerce business independent of any platform. That means if Amazon tomorrow close down my account, right, I'm able to maintain my sales. All right, doesn't matter. Okay. So far, if you want to buy things on a marketplace online, you must look at their return refund rate. Okay, you must look at their return refund policy. Okay. So just like I shared with my students, right, that for me, okay, if you buy things on Lazada, if you buy a laptop on Lazada, okay, so maybe Benjamin, you know about this, right? If you buy a laptop from Lazada, right, what's their return refund process? If your laptop got problem after maybe 2 months, most likely they'll tell you that, hey, maybe you go to the manufacturer, like from Acer or whatsoever, to get it.
Yeah, they won't have such a good refund policy, because in Singapore, I think that at most, right, is that you don't receive the product itself. Or it comes faulty, right? Within 14 days, you have to flag it out already.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, but in America, it's totally different because I live, in Canada for like 4.5 years, right? And literally, I could buy stuff from Walmart, right? And I could use it already, and I can go walk into Walmart, right, in 30 days, and I say I don't want it, and they have to refund me by law. They have to refund me.
Yes. Okay. So what happens in Amazon Singapore, right, is this. Amazon Singapore is this. Okay. So couple of 3 months back, okay, my brother actually bought a laptop. It's about $1,800. It's a gaming laptop. So he want to buy. So that time Challenger is closed. So the only option, right, is to buy from Lazada or we buy from Amazon. Okay, buy from Amazon. So I prefer to buy from Amazon because I know their return refund process.
Yes.
So when we buy, okay, next day, reach our house ready. Next day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We use it for 3 months. The laptop suddenly cannot switch on.
Yeah.
All right. Then after that, we make a call, okay, to Amazon. Say that, hey, my laptop cannot switch on. I know that, right now it's over the 30-day money-back guarantee, but my laptop cannot switch on. It's from Acer. Am I able to do anything about it? Do you know what the customer service say? The customer service says that, do you want to return this? We can actually help you return. Okay?
Wow.
Yeah, I say, but can I get my money back if I return? He say, yeah, you get your money back after 1 week, after we receive the product.
It's ridiculous.
I say, okay, it's $1,800, right? He said, yeah. I mean, our policy is like that. This is what they say. Then I say, what's your policy? He said, our policy is 1 month, right? Money back guarantee. Okay, 30 days. Then I say, but now it's 3 months already. He said, it's okay. We can actually do that for you. Amazon Singapore, right? So literally, right, next day, Ninja Van, the person come and collect the parcel, the return parcel, okay? And my brother straight away go and buy another laptop on Amazon. Okay, this one not Asus. Right?
Wow,
because we know that it's safe. Yeah, and it's $1,800 again.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah, so I want to feel safe. Right? When I buy products like this.
Yeah.
Right?
No, amazing. I didn't know that the Amazon Singapore had that kind of policy as well.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, even though I'm a Amazon seller for many years, right? I sell small little products like $25, $50. I don't sell $1,500 product. One unit, $1,800 product. Right? So I don't know they also cover this. Right? Yeah, but of course you don't abuse. If you abuse, karma will come to you, right? Yeah. So the thing is that, we just buy, the laptop came and my brother got a refund. Then I was like, okay, this is fantastic. Right? I don't need to go to the manufacturer and wait at service center and say that, can you repair my laptop?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
I'm
amazed. Yeah.
Amazing service. So I think that that's why Amazon is successful because of their amazing service and Then Brendan is saying legendary customer service, although it has been reduced since they realized a lot of people are abusing the refund policy. Yeah, 100%. Yes. I like in the past, I think I read some forums and seen some case studies, right, whereby, this, for example, a seller of like violins, right? And the violins are like those custom made ones. So they are only limited quantity of that. Yeah. And then what happened is that they delivered this to the buyer already. And then the buyer didn't like it. So then the seller is saying, okay, you know what? We'll refund you the full price, even though it's after the refund policy. We'll refund you the full price. Just send it back to us. And the seller said, I will pay for the shipping fee. The person was too lazy to send it back. So what they did was they broke the violin, and then they sent a picture to Amazon, and Amazon refunded them.
Oh, my goodness.
And then charged the seller. So so those are some of the legendary like so-called abuse cases that I was reading. So I thought interesting kind of thing. But that is the level of like support that Amazon is willing to go to. Yeah. Clement is asking me if can you explain a bit more on the pixel working? Okay, Clement, for Facebook Pixel, right, it is nothing more than a tracking code. So you put it on your website or you put it on wherever, like your landing page, and whatever traffic that comes from Facebook onto your landing page, right, Facebook will now know who are the people who came on your landing page. And then later on, you can tell Facebook, hey, for those people who came on my landing page, right, can you show them another ad, right? So I can literally show them another ad to say that, hey, you visited my landing page or you visited my website but didn't buy. I guess it must be because of reason 1, 2, and 3, and then can I solve it for you? Something like that. So that's an extreme example, but basically that is how the Facebook Pixel work. The more information or the more data you give the Facebook Pixel, it becomes sharper and sharper and sharper, and then they can narrow down your audience better.
Yep.
So that's essentially how you use the Facebook Pixel. So let's see who else. Teddy, hello Teddy. Sell frozen pies in SG. How do we sell on Amazon? So this one I leave it to Willy. Selling frozen pies in Singapore. How do I sell on Amazon?
Okay, so just now I tried to find frozen pie on Amazon Singapore, right? The thing is that they don't have a category for that. That means food products, right? Food products on Amazon is still is still more or less governed by them. That means they only allow their own food products to be in their warehouse. For now, you can't really sell frozen pie on Amazon. All right, food products itself. You must gain Amazon's. That means you must be a big brand, okay, to work with them, and they'll be under their Prime Now program, right? But under their Prime Now program, right, it's also under invitation only. Invitation only, right?
Right.
So yeah, so it's not advisable to sell frozen, pies on Amazon itself. I've checked for you already. There's no people selling frozen pie. So yeah, don't go there.
Teddy, are these frozen pies packaged already, or like you're just selling the frozen pie and it's not really packaged or like air sealed or whatever it is? The reason I'm asking this is because if it is packaged properly, right, and it's a product that you could conceivably sell at the NTUC or whatever it is, then you should be coming on our retail program that has an ESG grant, because we will literally help you to solve this problem that you're having now, to sell more of these frozen pies. But it will be done on live stream, it will be done on Facebook, it will be done on like basically an e-commerce model rather than Amazon SG lah.
Yep.
And there are so many different ways that you can ship out the pies, right? Because I think that there are many providers like Lala Move and all that can ship out the pies. But you need to have the brand awareness of your pie. And I think that your pies are famous one, Yeah, so Teddy's pies are actually pretty famous one.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's like
live.
Yeah, exactly.
Live.
So Teddy, you got to contact us. I don't know. My admin can probably send you the link to our program. Please go and sign up for the program, because I think the quota that we have is probably, I don't know what is it, 30-40% left only. So it is running out, and within 1-2 months it will end already, because it's a COVID grant, right? So guys, what I need you all to do, right, if it's a COVID grant, go and take action now. Like, go and basically sign up. Wherever retailers out there, you're selling a product, basically, you need to go on this grant, because, and it's only for Singaporean companies. So if you don't have this grant, right, I think you will regret it, because they even subsidize your manpower. That means your staff salary, they subsidize. They subsidize the program. You get advertising spend as well. That means you can spend advertising dollars as well. For this particular program. So guys, I do not know why you wouldn't get on it. And anyway, it's going to run out already soon. So it's last chance, basically.
Yep. Exactly.
Last question, building a website or building an Amazon presence is either or important or both important? Asking because I'm wondering if Amazon customers only know products but not your brand. Brandon, this is a fantastic question, and I know Willy is very passionate about this, so I'm going to let Willy answer this.
Sure. So the thing is that you must build both, right? So I know some of you guys over here, you're overwhelmed by building a website. Minimally, your Facebook page can function as your website first.
Shopify lah, guys. Shopify.
Yeah. Shopify also can, right?
Come on.
If you guys, so like I said, right, that, a website is also a very, very good add-on to your Amazon business.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Because when you work with live streamers or when you work with influencers, right, their followers is going to Google you first.
Absolutely.
Going to Google you first. And if you don't have, if you don't have a website, right, or don't have at least a Facebook page, all right, they can't find they can't find anything about you. Only your listing on Amazon and your brand XYZ.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything. All right. Yeah. So your website need to have your brand story. Okay, how you come up with your own brand. What's a story? People love a story, and because of brand story, my influencers love to work with me.
Yep.
All right. Yep. So there's a connection down there. There's a human connection that you really, really need to have.
Like 100%.
Yes. All right. So if you are not sure what is brand story, right? Okay, you can go to Wild Academy and take a look at my story and all that. So. And that story, right, actually connects with a lot of people who are in the same situation as me. All right. So you can take a look at that, okay, at how you can actually create a brand story on your website that can connect with people. And yes, you're right. You need to have a website. But if you don't know how to use a website, you can subscribe to Shopify, or you can actually set up your own Facebook page as a temporary website for now.
Right? Agreed.
All right. Also can. Yeah.
Agree. And what's the longevity of it? Like, talk a little bit about the longevity of having your own brand rather than depending on Amazon.
Oh, of course. I mean, the thing is that your company valuation. So if you're somebody who is, you want to build a viable business that you can, there's some kind of value in your business, right? Like for example, if you can go to empireflippers.com, empireflippers.com, they actually help e-commerce business sell their companies. All right. So for those companies, right, who actually have a much higher valuation, they are brand builders, number one. They actually work with influencers on social media, number two, and they have their own website and they fulfill from their own website also, number three. So they are not depending on Amazon. All right. But of course, they also want to see, are you selling on Amazon also at the same time? And which marketplace you're selling on Amazon? That means, are you selling in the US? Are you selling in the UK? Are you selling in Australia? Right? And also maybe in Germany, Italy and all these kind of places, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, that's the longevity. If you're building a viable business, this is something that you should aim for, right?
Yeah. And I think it's very important for you to say that, because I think that now even Amazon are doing their own white label kind of brands, right?
Yeah.
So Amazon is coming out their own in-house kind of Amazon brand. And the only way to combat against that, right, is to build a brand that people go for just because of your brand, not because of Amazon's platform.
Yeah.
And the same story goes for people on Lazada and Shopee and Carousel and whatever it is, because I can guarantee you, right, all of the platforms have this particular component in their strategy. They are going to white label whatever that you're doing because they are from China. Guys, you think Amazon can negotiate with the factory better than you because they have multi-millions and billions of dollars of transactions, because they will just negotiate and say that I'm going to give you 100,000 quantity and you can only sell to me and you must do like some super special deal for me or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So you must have your brand, and like Willy say, have a brand story that makes sense, and have a lot of people talking about your brand story and talking about your brand, which is what is shared with earlier on giveaways and why those giveaways actually work. So like you see, everything that we're sharing, it is true experience, number one, and it's true like really, really on the ground kind of thing, looking at how the market is. And thirdly, right, it's built for the long term. We are not sharing stuff that is just for the short term, that you just get, like so-called quick results and then gonna ban, and then you don't get any more sales, So guys, just hopefully this is adding value to you. And I think that we don't have any more questions, so I just want to do a quick wrap up on whatever that we're talking about. Really, do you have anything, last things to share, with the entire community? We still have a whole bunch of people with us, So do you have anything to share with them?
All right. So the thing is that, because today's topic is about, shortcuts. All right. And what is a good shortcut and bad shortcut? So a good shortcut, right, is recognizing that something is tough. Okay. Your life will be easy. All right. So you think about this statement. If you understand something is tough, okay, and you do it every day, your life will get easier and easier. And your path to success, right, will be shorter and shorter and shorter, because you know that it's tough. It's already ingrained in your mind that it's tough. But no matter how tough, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Right. And that's
absolutely.
the ultimate shortcut.
Yeah.
And the other thing is that, no matter what, because over here, right, there's a lot of people try to actually figure out themselves, okay, in this Amazon business. You can figure out, but in any case, right, okay, try to get a legitimate mentor to actually coach you on this, all right? You do not need to actually sign up for my program or whatsoever, for the coaching program. I'm not talking about myself, okay? I'm talking about, okay, for you, if you want to get a proper shortcut, okay, you can follow some YouTubers, all right? But always filter those things that they mention. But the thing is that if you are very serious about this business, this e-commerce business, right? Okay, you have to sign up, okay, and learn from there. This is how I learn, right? So I learn from my mentor, right? And also I learn how to create programs that help my students to get results and all that, all right? Because I don't want to waste money and waste time on unnecessary things. Like just now, Rita actually mentioned one thing already, right? That, the price is actually coming from supplier, which I know straight away. Okay, and that can save her a lot of money and a lot of hassle. All right. And I'm not talking about myself. Okay, you can actually look for people, okay, to actually be their student. All right, other people also can. Okay, just do something about it. All right.
Agree.
Try to figure everything out, but the journey will be a bit time wasting for you, and will be wasting a lot of money also, unnecessary money.
Agreed.
Right?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
So it's best to get
100%.
experts like Benjamin. Okay, if you're a retailer in Singapore, right, get experts like Benjamin to help you on that. Don't waste your time. All right, in your business. Yeah.
And I think that, okay, so guys, if you want to learn Amazon, right, and you want to learn Amazon from someone that is legit, I think that really is a person to go for. Now I don't know whether you can get into his program or not, because it's quite tough now. He has continuously raised the bar and increased the price. So, but I do think it's a valuable program that you can probably learn from. And at this point of time, I do not know who else I would recommend, really, because I'm seeing a lot of people that hype up the whole journey of entrepreneurship and hype up the whole journey of e-commerce and digital marketing and all of that. And frankly, to me as a business owner, right, it's never about the easy path one.
Yeah.
Now, by the way, like I do a lot of difficult, like I was up, like I said, up this morning at 7 a.m. all the way. I had meetings all the way down until now.
Yeah.
Right, calls and all that, all the way until like literally like 15 minutes, 30 minutes before this particular thing. And it is tough. It is absolutely crazy tough on a public holiday to be working all the way, right? Meetings all the way. But it is very fulfilling, and I like that. So you got to make that decision yourself to like the whole journey of entrepreneurship, rather than just focusing on, oh, you know what, like some of the trainers must say we can make $1 million or 70,000 per month or whatever it is, in the next month. It's all rubbish. I there is no entrepreneur or no like real millionaire that will tell you these kind of things. There literally is none. I haven't met one. Right, I've met people with $10 million business. I met people with $5 million businesses, and none of them say that, oh, you can be a millionaire in 1 month or 2 months or whatever. None of them.
Yeah.
Nobody. I've met the real legitimate millionaires, right? So guys, I just hope that this encourages you that everybody starts from ground zero one, and you only need to take that one step. And I assure you this, right? The moment you take the first step and the second step and the third step and the fourth step, it gets easier along the way. It was so difficult for me to wake up at 7 a.m. when I was studying in university, or when I started my first job, or when I started my second job. But now it's easy because I know I'm passionate about what I'm doing, right? But it took me a long while to get here, right? It took me a long while to find what I'm passionate about and really come up with the momentum to feel like the energy of wanting to keep on doing, and keep on growing and keep on building the business. So to encourage you guys, just take it one step at a time. If it is, listening to more of Willy's kind of talk shows, and he has a lot of content, a lot of content. So if it is just watching him and viewing his content and all that, right, then view it and watch it and take that step closer towards a success level that could fulfill you can fulfill and really becomes like a self-fulfilling prophecy. You get good, and then after that you want to get better, and then better and better and better, and it goes on. Right. So it's like people who exercise every day, right now, if you don't exercise, suddenly it feels weird. So I think that's what both Willy and I really love, and that's why we are going full out in our business. So guys, like Rita and all that, right, thank you so much for watching. I think that we wanna end it off here, because I think that from short life becomes long life again.
Long life.
Long life, very good. Yes, we shall have long life, definitely.
Yes.
Long life to you guys as well. Number one, please take care of your families as you're going out there. Stay safe. Practice all your social distancing and whatever. Stay safe from COVID, and make sure that you take care of your families and all that, right? So, guys, take care. I think that we're going to end it here, because, if not, we can talk for 5 hours one, like how we talk about at Sentosa the other time. So, guys, take care. Willy, thank you so much for showing up every single time.
Thank you, Benjamin.
Super valuable. Super valuable.
You too. I learned a lot from you also. My goodness, especially your sharing about OCBC. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah.
OCBC.
Yeah. So for those friends, right, who don't know that, right now, Benjamin is working with OCBC. Okay, they are collaborating on this project about live streaming. Okay, with OCBC. Right. So, OCBC is a very traditional company, traditional bank, and it's, their selection process to work with people is very, very critical. So those people that they work with, right, normally is credible people, and normally these people, right, always give other people's result. Okay, so the thing is that, if you guys want to learn about live streaming in Singapore, especially those retailers who actually need to sell your products now, like Teddy, you need to sell your frozen pies right now. Okay, look for Benjamin. Okay, get your money done, get your money in first. Okay, from selling the pies. All right, especially during this period of time. Okay, get Benjamin to do that for you. All right, yeah. So great talking to you, man. Always.
All right, man. I'll catch up with you again,
Sure. Yeah.
So guys, take care. Goodbye, good night. Enjoy
All right, see you
the
guys.
weekend.